What's up, everybody? Okay, this is my Diablo 3 walkthrough, hardcore difficulty. Okay, before I even start, this is a sorceress class. Okay, so before I even start this sorceress, you should take a look at this video. Okay, so what I'm gonna show you is very simple. Okay, I had never played sorceress. I mean, I do play sorceress just to get the trophy, so my skills are all over the place. So right now, what am I showing? Okay, means I really started going through the sorcerer skills and everything, builds and everything. It's in 2.2, that is this patch. So I'm not a very good sorceress, okay, just to let you know. So if you are following this guide, to build your sorceress, trust me, I do not know does it helps you, but I can tell you it's pretty fun, the sorceress. Sorcerer is always the build that I really want to start, but since ages, because of time and everything, I just don't have the thing. So we have one comrade, one champion dead. This is hardcore, I only play hardcore, okay, because, okay, so take a look. So one died, one pop. Oh man. Okay. So if you are following this guy, this, okay, just to let you know, okay. So I'm gonna tell you that for wizard class, for wizard class, I have died, 6 times or more, easily, minimum 6, okay, or more, okay. Just to let you know, but I didn't equip all my ancients on them, and I try and level as much gems as possible before I really start, because I couldn't grab a hold of this sorceress, so I think I have enough practice and everything since I've died quite a lot. So this is we're gonna start a greater rift because T6, come on, it's an insult, okay, if I were to do a T6 rift. So I'm gonna start at 45. I mean, it's somewhere there, not too hard, not too, Alright, so this is okay, this is actually because I'm doing a lot of co-op, so actually this is what people say Delrasha, but I prefer to call it the Bubble Sorceress. Okay, so it's actually pretty simple, okay, the gear setup and everything, but it's not good for co-op, sadly, because there are some problems with this. I mean, first of all, your bubble, okay, it helps you, it can also kill you, simple as that. So what am I going to explain it? Okay, the bubbles, if let's say it's your co-op partners, I mean you are in a co-op game, your mates are barbarian, paladins, and what's the last one, monk. Go ahead, use this will help them, but if you have demon hunter, another sorceress, or you have what's the other one, witch doctor, okay, don't it's actually not advisable. Why? Because when you cast a bubble, okay, everything slows down, which is good for melee fighters, your champions, your heroes, and whatever. But if you have range like demon hunters, you must always remember everything slow down means the fire slow down, cast by the enemies, the arrows slow down, so it's gonna be a lot in your bubble. And what does demon hunter do? I played demon hunter, so I know, okay, that you're gonna valve here, valve there, or what, and they're gonna get hit very bad, and sometimes they just die. So it's not advisable, but it is a really very fun build, and I'm not a veteran sorceress, okay, just to let you know. Okay, so so this is what I do, and overall this reset I can do 50s, 50, 51, I believe, somewhere there. If I were to do like much higher, I don't think it's not because it's not good. I believe it's my skill. The setup should be, it should be good. So one thing to note is you have to always because of the Tarasha. Oh, the Tarasha. Wow, I think it's a 2.2 buff armor, correct? Because I remember the last patch, everybody was using Firebird, if I'm right. Firebirds, everything is all Firebird. But now everybody's using Delrasha. So if you were to go like full Delrasha, you know, it's much better. It's really much better. What I mean by full is, of course, okay, for information, I'm also using the 6-piece. No, I mean my setup is the Delrasha. The Delrasha, it's too good. Okay, it's too good. And good thing, whoever did these Delrasha sets, I mean, it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, I would say. So what I mean by full sets, okay, it means like for Delrasha, you would equip all Delrasha and equip 2 Firebird sets, you know, because the Firebird, the secondary, the 2 skills, once you have 2, for hardcore is really very good. I mean, you can die, you know, means like, you know, it is not pop, you know, once you pop and you die, it's okay, you will still be revived, you know, there's a phoenix gonna resurrect you or what. That is way much better than Delrasha. But Delrasha is really very fun. Okay, I mean Delrasha. Okay, I don't know why it is Del. Okay, I have no idea. Okay, so that's the thing you have to look out in this, you know, for core. But you see, you can see those 2 fireballs. They just slow down right there. So you have to really watch out, you know. And then I do not know is this. I believe this is how the Bubble Sorceress works. Okay. And of course, you will always be raining meteors and everything, which is good. I mean, the damage wise, it's pretty impressive, but still not as good as if you are using the pure Delrasha sets. You know, because this is mostly like slowing time. It's very defensive and offensive, which, you know, I pretty like. You can see all the fireballs slow down. You see, so if like a demon hunter were to bow, you know, he's gonna have a lot of difficulty. So as you can see, because the sorceress is blessed, you know, the sorceress also do have a new braces. So the braces is, I believe, is a what Foley, something to do with Foley, you know. So what are they doing? It means like anything that you do with your twister, you know, your skill twister. I mean, if you cast, any enemy that is near it will be sucked into it. You know, that is the new braces pack. There's a lot of things, guys. There's really a lot of things that you can do in this build. You don't have to follow it, but this is what I do, you see, because the items is universal. Play what is your build, because as I say, and why I say range is not good, because if you were to suck everything in, it's like you're bringing because in co-op, it's actually you are actually bring the enemies closer to you. You know, of course, that's why you know when to do it, because you are the caster. You know, you are the caster for energy twister, but your co-ops partner do not know. You know, so that's about it. You know, nothing much, because I'm not a veteran sorceress, as you guys can see. So just have fun with it. You know, whatever thing it helps or build, you know, but it's better to do for, I mean, if you're doing solo, you know, I think it's better you go for the how to say this, the full Delrasha sets. I mean, Delrasha is everybody's favorite. Come on, I mean, in Diablo 2, you still remember, that's the first time I remember I was playing the sorceress too in Diablo 2, so I believe that is a must-have. You know, the armor, the belt or something. You know, the Delrasha sets those T2 classic days. You know, so you can have you know, magic find, MF sorceress. That's what we call it. So we find all the items and everything. You know, so it's a good, you know, recap back. So Delrasha is, as I say, is it's defensive and offensive. You know, range is your friend, you know, and everything will be slowed down. You know, so just try your best to stack. Means you need to have 4 different types of magic. Means you need the fire, electricity. The other one is arcane. What's the last one is ice, of course. Yeah. So once if you keep on doing, stack up 4. so you can do around, I believe it's 600% damage. You know, I could be wrong, guys, I could be wrong about the 600 damage, you know, but I just know it's a big increase of damage. Okay, so that's what we do. Okay, this rift is this is a good rift. Okay, this is a good rift for sorcerers. You know, it's not sorcerers. I mean, this is a good rift. Why is it a good rift? It's because the enemies, I believe, is quite. I mean, I don't need to travel here, travel there, travel here, travel there, just to find enemies. And secondly, it's huge. You know, seldom narrow corridor. So it's like, you know, there's a lot of enemies and the corridor is small. It's easier to trap them. So I say it's a pretty good rift. And then at the end of the rift, of course, it depends on your rift guardian. You know, every bit helps. I mean, if you're playing solo, of course. So this is 45. I shouldn't have a problem. Hopefully, I shouldn't have a problem. So okay, I mean, you can see it's gonna be the Rift Guardian is going to spawn, and then there is a pylon. So I mean, it is a very good Rift. You can get a power for 400%. I mean, if that is that pylon, oh my god, that is really an awesome Rift. You know, it's like this game pampers you. You know, that's what I mean. But no, it's just speed, so no big deal. I think I should able to do it. Even if it is a bad Rift Guardian, I should be able to complete it because there's quite a lot of time.
Not ready yet.
You know, if like you have left like last 2 minutes, and then if your Rift Guardian is pretty bad, you might not be able to complete it. But you know, since the Rift itself is good, so even if it's a bad Rift Guardian, no worries because there's a lot of time left.
The Rift Guardian is here.
So let's. It's easy. This is pretty easy, because you see the boats, everything will slow down for you. So pretty good. You just need to worry about the thunderstorm. So after this rift, I'm gonna go through the setups and everything. So just stay tuned to it. Yeah, it should be easy. This is luck, friends. That's what I mean by some build, like, you know. But I seldom use the Delrasha. It's not the Delrasha sorcerers, or I just seldom use the sorcerers because of the. Or I might even change it, you know, for the skills. As I do mention all the tips earlier, you know, if you're playing co-op, of course. Because everything helps, you know. So you can look at all the electricity. I mean, that is why I said this is a fun read, guys. You see, you can like dodge, but it's dangerous because it's like, okay, like this part. You see, one whole chunk of electricity is just stationary there. So if you teleport and just go through there, or like there's a demon hunter just pop inside there, I believe. Pop, that's it. Okay, of course depends on how great is the what's that? The greater rift difficulty. If it's the 50s, trust me, just one, you know, one demon hunter will pop inside there. You know, I mean, will pop inside there. That's it. Now, be careful, guys. Be careful, guys. There's still electricity. See, look at my health. Okay, be careful. Don't just, you know, you think it's over. You know, it is over, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna go through the how to say, the items and setups and everything since I'm done. Okay, first thing first, okay, let me get my key first because there's nothing to upgrade in 45. Okay, first let me throw away all my junks first, that, you know, if it's junk. Okay, first, I know. You can see I seldom use my sorcerers because I never even set up. I never even put the Paragon's level. Okay, This is the wrong follower, guys. You shouldn't use her. You should use the template. I never even equipped rings on her. No amulet on her. What's important is just the followers cannot die. Because sorry guys, because I seldom do solo. Lucky I've equipped these skills on her. Okay, the Paragon's level. I have not. As you can see, I have not. This is what I do. I mean, go away and follow if it's not. But I always think like vitality first. Okay, then because I have more survival rate, I can survive better.
That is too expensive.
So for this, okay, some cooldown reduction, critical hit chance, then critical hit damage. You know, no preference, serious. But I believe cooldown reduction is a much better way to go. This definitely resists it all. Resist all, definitely. Okay, that's the first. Second, life. Life is better than armor. Okay, sorcerers do not have a lot of armor. So life first, then armor. And then of course the last is of course life regeneration per second. For this, definitely resource cost reduction first. Area damage, life on hit, depends on you. But take resource cost reduction first. Okay, although that's then of course the last is gold fine if you need. So that's about the Paragon setup. The skills wise, okay, I'm using this magic missile. Okay, this is the my iced. So this is one of the arcane stacks for the Delrasha ice. This is good because you can freeze enemy, but not all the time, you know. But just freeze them for 1-2 seconds. So it still helps a little bit. And then second, okay, for teleport. Hey, is this teleport? Oh no. This is the black hole. Sorry, teleport. Okay, I use this because it's thunder. Okay, that's what you can say. This is my teleport. Okay, you can swap out. You know, you can use Calamity, which gives the Calamity gives you arcane, if I'm right. Okay, but I like to, you know, but I mean the teleport is wrong. I don't understand why there's a cooldown. I rather they just, you know. Okay, for this armor, false armor, it don't works. By right, it should anything hit me above 35% will just deduct 35% of my life. Means I can allow 2 hits, you know. But you know, I just don't think it works. But I'm still using it. Okay, so the slow time I'm using more damaged. Okay, but see which one you prefer. Serious. You can use everything in slow time. It's pretty good. Serious. For co-op, of course. For co-op. But most of the time I'm using more damage. You know, enemies inside there will take more damage. So for this energy twister, this is because of the new braces. That's why I'm using this. Okay, of course you can use Hydra for fire damage. Okay, you can switch to Hydra or energy twister somewhere there. You know, which I'm gonna explain later. Okay, let me still got okay, just let me switch back in case I forget. You know, sometimes I will just join a rift and then I forgot it. So that's what you do, because I like to do energy twisters because once you cast the bubble, the energy then just cast it, so you can suck all the enemies in the bubble. You know, that's why I like energy twister. But it's dangerous, but you know. Okay, for the passive, blur, 17%. This is a very defensive sorceress. And then evocation. Okay, this is because of the cooldown. Okay, this is definitely needed for hardcore. Okay, but of course if you are not, you can opt it out. Okay, and then another one is illusionist. This is actually something you can opt out to. Okay, the illusionist, because it's actually, okay, see, once I cast the bubble, I can run faster, 30% movement speed, you know, which is pretty good to me. Okay, that's what illusionist, but you can opt out the illusionist for something better, you know. Yeah, you see. Okay, so this is actually more defensive, but you will lose one of your elements attack, just to highlight to you. Okay, but this is pretty impressive, because okay, let me show you first. Let me see which one. Okay, this is the one. I was using this earlier, so you know, all those your four comrades, you know, can help you to suck a little bit of life for you, you know, damage for you, sorry. So that's about it for the skill setup. Okay, for the item setup, let me go back to town. I will show you because some of the items I didn't put it inside because I'm afraid my sorceress is dead. No, since I'm playing hardcore. So I stash everything inside my stash. So let me
Returning to town.
re-op, not re-op, I mean let me edit this part, let me grab all the stuff from my stash to let you take a look.
I grant.
Okay, I'm gonna edit this, okay, so I don't waste. Okay, so this is what we get. Okay, first, the Tarasha gloves, you know. So this setup, it's very simple. You just need 5 pieces of Tarasha and 3 pieces of the slow time sets, you know, because you can see the 6 set. What is the passive? This is pretty huge, guys, pretty huge. That's why it says a lot of 2.2, I believe everyone is working their ways out in the Tarasha set. I mean it's good, since Tarasha, it should be the set for Sorceress. And Sorceress is what? It's way sexy. You know. Of course, if you're, you know, some lucky find, you know. So this is the Darasha, the shoulders, which is a must. What I mean by must is because you don't have a Tarasha shoulders. So the best slot for it, it's this Darasha's this set. Okay. So for the how to say, I'm using the, just remember, it's very simple. You just need 3 sets of the slow time sets and 5 sets of Tarasha. So the mask is just the shoulders because it's an empty slot, and then the belt. Okay, because there's no it's good to have a Tarasha belt. You know, since it's it eats up to your slots. And then of course the orb. The orb is also a Tarasha. So just make sure this you just fix this, you know, fix this sets, then you work your way out to find your other sets, you know. And then of course the helms you can opt out, of course, Tarasha or the other sets, okay. But the amulet, okay, use Tarasha because that way you can get the 5-piece bonus. Okay, of course I use this legendary gems, the poison. I do not know is it good. Seriously, I do not know. But if I were to opt out, you know, but this is something for me to opt out. You know, maybe Bane of the Trap, you know, see whatever you need. Okay, so this is their new 2.2 bracelets. Okay, of course this ancient is pretty good too, because it reduced the damage. You know, don't worry about stun, because once enemy is in the bubble, they are considered stun. For some reasons, okay, for some reasons. I might be wrong, but that's what my friend told me, okay. And then of course strong arms. Strong arms because you although I have no meteor equipped, but every 6 seconds you will always fire the meteors. So this is also another good setup for more damage. Of course you need the royal ring. If not, you can't build this bubble sorcerer's build without this royal ring. Of course I put Motan. Motan, it's way better to me than Astoric in here, but I quit because I'm very defensive, you know. I'm afraid of death, so I put Astoric and Motan together, you know. But if you want to choose, I would definitely, I mean, if you are good with defense, keep Motan and swap out your Astoric. I have a higher Astoric formation. I just afraid to death. This boots is it's pretty good to have. This is I believe this is also a 2.2 boots. I actually have a better. Okay, I have a better boots right now, but I just forget to enchant it. I seldom play this sorceress at the moment because you know, I have 4 builds: Monk, Demon Hunter, Crusader and Sorceress, you know. So of course, just get 3 sets. You know, I believe not all are ancients. Not all, but my Firebird, it's all are ancients. Okay, at least some are ancients. The belt is ancient. This is a spare belt. Quite lucky. Okay, for the weapons. Okay, this is actually. I forgot to opt out again. I forgot to switch the weapon. Sorry. This is actually very easy because you can craft this. You know, you can craft this one. So just come over here. Of course, you need to have the what's that? The plants. You know. So of course you can craft this. Actually, this is a much better one for me. Okay, this, because this slows time, means for just 2 eyes I can cast a. Once I hit the 2 eyes button, I can straight away have a slow time. You know, I just used the wrong weapon. Okay, this is also very good. The Walker's wand. I mean, this is by right. I have no idea why the Sorceress, there's a cooldown in teleport. Teleport is your best escaping plan, you know. So if you have the Walker set, you can always teleport. You see, it's just use it's just 25 arcane. I would rather take but it's not ancient, that's why, you know. And then of course switch to Calamity, so you can do arcane damage, you know, to stack up, you know, to stack up the 4. And of course I don't have the ancients again. I heard I think this is the serpents. It's very hard to find from what I heard, you know. Of course this is not ancient. So what does it do? It just do 2 Hydra, you know, which is huge because you can cast 2, means double the damage of Hydra. So if Hydra uses Mammoth, this is way better. So now you can cast 2. See? Of course, if you are using the Hydra, you know, means you're switching out the energy twister. I would switch out for strong arms. You know, strong arms or the ancient braces. You know, see, you don't need this anymore. It's either ancients or you go for strong arms. You know, one is more defensive. The ancient is more defensive. You know, since it reduces damage, or you take strong arm. Strong arm is more offensive because of your meteors. So as I say, the sets and everything, just go whatever you prefer. You know, I'm gonna switch everything back because, you know, I always forget. You know. Yeah, that's okay. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So that's pretty much about it. I hope this build helps you. I mean, this is a fun build, but, you know, most importantly, enjoy yourself. Okay, last, the legendary gems. I actually have a 50 plus, but it's on my Demon Hunter. You know, you can see I'm afraid of dying. I don't intend to, you know, you can switch out because I realize every time we are pretty much ranged. Ice Blink, I do not know that it helps, you know. I mean, if you want to switch out your legendary gems. So I think that's about it, guys. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody, and good luck in your farming for your legendary ancients, of course. Take care, guys, and have fun.